What's up, YouTube? It's Louis here. Hope you're all well. Hope you guys watched yesterday's and the day before's Bitcoin update. Something we've been talking on the channel for a long time now is this head and shoulders here. How we were below the neckline. We're actually now above the neckline. I could actually drag this resistance a little bit higher. So we're getting some exact touches. I just want to check this other Bitcoin chart I have. So how to see how I drew it. Yeah, we'll just use this Bitcoin chart actually because I've done all the boxes correct. So we're running into this red resistance. This is the chart we were looking at yesterday anyway. So we're running into this red resistance right now about 47.6. We can see actually from the last 2 days we've got two wick rejections to the upside. Now today we can't ignore what's happening today. Now it's still an open candle, so we can't make a judgment of it. But currently what I would say is that you've actually come down first and you're trying to reverse that. The bulls are stepping in now on the smaller time frames. You can see that on this 4-hour candle where we came to the 20 EMA and we had this crazy burst back up. If we go to the smaller time frames, we can see we're basically consolidating between obviously resistance and support down here. So once we do get this set trend direction, we can draw a box like this. So we know obviously lose this low, we're going to come back down to here, break this high, we're going to go higher. So yeah, you can see we're bouncing from the bottom. We've at the moment created a higher low, this low higher than that. So we need to make a higher high if we want to come back to that high and then to the next. But yeah, we're still caught in this range. Of course, we know we're on our way to higher targets. We just made you aware the other day of this head and shoulders here with a target down here, 28k, just under 27. And then this rising wedge we've been talking about for a while. I was telling you about a month ago that even though everyone's seeing this as an ascending triangle, I was personally seeing it as a rising wedge because we have this ascending support, correct? We do have the ascending triangle with that horizontal resistance. We see this triangle here, but we also have this head and shoulders neckline, and you can see with this line and that, it looks like a rising wedge. And the technical target of a rising wedge is down at the bottom of the wedge. The head and shoulders pattern's technical target is just below that low. Now, I don't think that would be met. I think that we won't be going lower than that wick over there, about 30k. In my opinion, I've explained it on the weekly time frame before, how that was the first touch of the 55 EMA. So I'm not expecting us to go lower than this weekly close, about 30k. So back to the daily time frame, we still need to come back to this bullish cross diet, guys. Obviously, right now with today's candle showing you that you were down here now pushing back up, pushing price. Now look at the candle, it's green currently. Can't make a judgment of it, but because it's an open daily candle, we can scale to the lower time frames, try and make some judgments. We can see that it is ranging, and maybe is it just ranging before continuation upwards. If it does continue upwards, we know where it's heading to next. We're struggling with this resistance, so once you burst through it, we're heading to 52k. And again, guys, I urge you to be careful in these times. I wouldn't FOMO in at the moment. We can continue. Look, we are in a target to 56k. Bitcoin should continue to 56k. But for me, I'm not willing to long right now because we need a pullback. This is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 green days in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, 8 plus 9. 17. Now 17 days without a significant pullback basically, so that's why we need to see one. I know it's getting annoying because we just want it to come down now. It would be much safer for it to come back down now. Look what's happened as we've been consolidating. Look, the EMAs have been coming up exactly as I've told you. I told you by the time you probably come down here, this is going to line up with the green line. You're just going to get this retest and continue. Now, because of how crazy this is actually coming up, because look, a few days ago on this green pump, it was down here, next day here, next day here, now we're way up here. So it's just going to keep dragging up. Tomorrow, this purple line could already be on the green. So we want this to come down a bit faster now, because we know probably even by tomorrow it's going to already be on the green line. So we want to dump obviously in these next few days. Yeah, so once we do find this support, obviously I would have preferred it coming back down to here, but it's probably just going to hold the 20. If you're losing the 20, then you go to the 55, but you can see the 55 is already above the green box. And again, the longer this takes, to come down, the higher this drags. So it's getting even less likely as the days go by, you're going to come down into here. So it's looking more likely now that we're just going to hold this area, this green line basically, as a support instead of a resistance. Once that's done, guys, once we can confirm that and then break this previous high which we've just set now, break this higher high we've just set. So fall back for support on the previous swing high, hold it as a swing low, break out, hold this as a swing low, hold this previous swing high as a swing low here as support, and then continue to our target. That's of course the scenario we would love. That would make more sense, but of course Bitcoin's just like starting with this parabolic curve to the upside now for what was it, 17 days without a significant pullback. For me, I can't tell you guys this is a pullback. Here, this push, this here is a pullback. That right there is not a pullback. So yeah, big move to the upside could potentially still happen when we go to 56k. The faster we go to 56k without a retracement, the higher likelihood we're going to drop all the way back down to these lows and then form that dead cat bounce scenario, which we do not want to do at all costs. Once we are above the 0618, you want to consolidate above it, and really you want to get above the 786 to confirm that we are heading back to the highs. Until you're consolidating above the 618, then we're not safe whatsoever. You could just come up into the 56k target, lose the 618 and actually confirm it as resistance again and still do this dead cat bounce scenario. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's update. I'd urge you guys to please like the video. We got a crazy amount of views yesterday. In the last 2 days, a crazy amount of views on the Bitcoin update, so I appreciate that. Just to help with the algorithm, I'd ask if you could like the video, subscribe of course, that'd mean the world. Let's get to 2.5k subscribers by the end of, not this month, let's see if we could do it by the end of next month. That's a crazy thing to, yeah, that'd be a crazy achievement if we could get 400 subscribers in the next 30 days. So if we can do that, amazing. Please comment an emoji if you can to help with the algorithm, and wait till the end for the outro. It's just, yeah, going through the crypto packages. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you in the next one, and as always, peace. Guys, here are the crypto packages. If you think you have what it takes to stay disciplined and consistent over the next 3 to 6 months, then I'm more than happy to help you 10x your learning curve. So you can already be a complete beginner, or you can be advanced. It doesn't matter. I'm here to turn you into a self-sufficient trader that doesn't need anyone else's guidance by the end of it. I even had to pay over £10,000 to get all this information. That includes scams, scam signals where I lost 3k, scam master account management where I lost 5k, scam pyramid scheme companies for bad courses. Then I found my mentor and I had to pay over $2,000 for just a 2-hour mentorship lesson. What you guys are getting for £650 is access to the chat until the top of the market. So if the top of the market is a year away, do 1 year times 40. So you're definitely getting your money's worth. You also get the course included in the mentorship, and I'll actually not just do a 2-hour lesson with you. I will stay here for a month period to make sure that you become a self-sufficient trader by the end of it. So if you're interested in this, head over to my Twitter, Louis_crypto, to the pinned post and message me there. Thank you guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.